Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending the St. Petersburg Collegiate High School 2009 graduation ceremony. Before I commence with the canonized words of wisdom, first I would like to thank our principal, Mrs. Darla Metz, our wonderful guidance counselors, Mrs. Connie Boyle, Mrs. Yolanda Betts, and our friend principal, Linda Banwer, for being a blast these few years. The president of St. Petersburg College, Dr. Carl Cutler, Mayor Rick Baker of St. Petersburg, and everyone else for being here with us tonight. I would also like to give thanks to Rachel Martin for collaborating with me on the production of this speech. And finally, the student body for having made it this far through trial and tribulation to achieve the goal we've longed for years, graduation. It seems not too long ago when we had an internal countdown. 12 years, then 11, 10. From the first terrified step into our kindergarten classroom to where we stand on this stage, we have all envisioned how the real world would play out before us. We painted ourselves as politicians, as artists, teachers, writers, astronauts. We were race car drivers and movie stars amongst the jungle gym. Back then, the possibilities in front of us were endless, and the world was seemingly designed to cater to our childish whims. As we grew older, we changed. We found that we were but a speck amongst the population, and sometimes we were daunted. What is a single grain of sand in the desert? One single grain against the storm. I believe I speak for all of us here when I say that we have all had our own share of obstacles to overcome. For me, it was my cultural prejudice. For someone else, it might have been depression, a disease, family issues. But even though the world can sometimes be turbulent, we managed to find our footing. Of course, there were those moments when the finish line just looked like it would never come. We have all had times when pressures mounted, deadlines grew closer, and exams loomed over us like a storm brewing over the sea. How many sleepless nights have we given to this place? How many notes have we scrawled hastily in the margins to remind us that we would make it one day? Professor John Keating says of his students in the classic film, Dead Poets Society, "They are not that different from you, are they? Same haircuts, full of hormones, just like you. Invincible, just like you feel. The world is their oyster. They believe they're destined for great things, just like many of you. Their eyes are full of hope, just like you. Did they wait until it was too late to make from their lives even one iota of what they were capable? Because you see, gentlemen, these boys are now fertilizing daffodils. But if you listen real close, you can hear them whisper their legacy to you. Go on, lean in. You hear it? Carpe diem. Seize the day. Make your lives extraordinary." Remember the feeling that enveloped us all those years ago? That constant pulsing thread of vivacity, of alacrity, of invincibility. Here on this stage, we know that we can accomplish anything. Perhaps this passage in Cyrano de Bergerac captures it the best. If you fight with windmills, they may swing around with their huge arms and cast you into the mire. Or, in our case, up among the stars. Thank you very much.